Cal Kellogg, and it's time to explore another Northern California fishing destination. This week we're going to be talking about Frenchman Reservoir. It's located in Plumas County up in the Plumas National Forest. It's about 25 miles from the small California town of Chilkoot and about 35 miles from Reno. The lake is home to 3 species of fish that are really of interest to anglers: Eagle Lake rainbows, some largemouth bass, and catfish. Fishing for catfish up there is fun. It's a sleeper fishery, but the real attraction are those Eagle Lake rainbows. And it's a numbers lake. It's located a little bit high at 5,600 feet to really grow huge trout. The average trout is about 14 inches. The upper end fish are going to go about 4 pounds, but there are big numbers of trout in the lake. It's a very weedy lake, the water is off color, and it's a bug lake. The fish feed on all kinds of aquatic insects as well as shrimp, and the meat in those trout is bright red, excellent table fare, and I can attest, they are scrappers. They put up a great fight. I was there. If you're into Fire Tiger, you want to get into this Fire Tiger XL kit. I'll catch you later, guys. Thanks for all the support. Check them out at fishhuntshoot.com. Let's talk a little bit about trolling up there. You know, your standard High Sierra bug lake stuff is going to work. Grubs, bright colored spoons, small plugs, a threaded worm. A threaded worm is always a winner. Trolling flies will work too. In the spring and in the fall, you're going to find a fish up near the surface. That's when you're going to have the maximum fun. You're going to be able to top line for them, fish a color or two of lead core, and you are absolutely going to smack them because they are aggressive, just wonderful fish. Bank anglers during the cold water months, well, you're going to score casting Castmasters, worms under a bobber, worms floated off the bottom, stuff like that. If you do want to catch a few catfish, night crawlers and strips of mackerel is what you want to be using in, you know, the low light periods, preferably in the summer months, and that's kind of when the trout fishing is at its toughest at Frenchman. Little Last Chance Creek comes out of the lake. It's brushy, it's rocky, the going is kind of tough, but the fly fishing can be excellent if you're up to the challenge of hiking the creek. Geologically, the lake is fascinating. You know, it kind of straddles that desert and evergreen zone. To the west, you're going to see the pine forest. To the east is the desert, and that line kind of divides the lake right down the middle. There are some epic lava formations around the lake which extend down into the reservoir. They could come up abruptly, so you got to watch out with your downriggers if you're trolling deep. They will grab your downrigger balls, but they make for some breathtaking and very unique scenery around the lake. There's a lot of bank fishing access. There are 5 campgrounds, so accommodations are wonderful. There's a good boat ramp for boaters, and if you're in a power boat, man, you can cover the whole lake in a day. It's perfect for kayakers, float tubers, paddle boarders, stuff like that. It's small. There's a lot of coves. You can always get away from the wind. I've only been there once. I can't wait to get back up there this fall. It's outstanding, and fishing pressure is usually light at Frenchman. There's so many other Great Lakes around it, namely Davis. In the fall, when there's a lot of anglers on Davis, there's not hardly anybody out on Frenchman. The fishing's great, but you know, you're going to get the size at Davis, but you're going to get the big numbers at Frenchman. So if you haven't been there, I strongly encourage you to put that on your list of future destinations. It's a wonderful fishery. It's a lot of fun to fish. If you're into camping, you're going to find the campsite you want in one of those 5 campgrounds. And all in all, I'm going to say that Frenchman is it's a 5-star Northern California lake. Plumas County, it's one of the best counties in the state for trout fishing with Davis and Elmonor and lakes like that. But Frenchman is definitely the Plumas County sleeper. But man, it's a lot of fun to fish. And if you want to get away from the crowds and get your trout on, it's a place you need to visit. Anyway, this is Cal Kellogg. I'm signing off. I'll be back real shortly with another destination. And next time, we're going to be talking about the landlocked King Factory that is Lake Oroville. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my hike. I'll catch you guys next time. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please take a moment and hit it now. Thanks a lot, and I'll catch you later.